Good morning and welcome to what will hopefully be the first of many Whelm the Gruntle video gigs. And I'm going to play a couple of folk songs for you this morning to say thank you for liking my Facebook page, and also to welcome you to my living room, which is where I've been recording my forthcoming album, which I'm looking forward to sharing with you in a few weeks once I've finally got it completely finished and ready to go out into the world. Enjoy. On a fine summer's morning, we lay at the quay. The holds were filled high with the treasures of the sea, that they might be transported by men such as we to homeland and to Queen. When the loading was done, we hoisted full sail, prayed for good winds to guide us and deliverance from gales. And the thoughts of the men turned to home and strong ale, and we cast off the ropes and set sail. I, for honour and for praise, sailed the seas throughout my days. In cold ground I'll never lay. I'd rather die on the ocean. 30 days out to sea, and the weather was fine, with the wind that we prayed for and making good time. Well, the honour of our first home was soon to be mine, to homeland and to Queen. But the night became stormy and the wind changed its course. A gale was a-blowing and it just gathered force, and I wondered if ever we'd reach our home port, or if we'd all be lost in the storm. I, for honour and for praise, sailed the seas throughout my days. In cold ground I'll never lay. I'd rather die on the ocean. Well, the waves washed the deck. In the storm we were locked. I fought with the wheel to stay clear of the rocks, but the fighting's in vain. In the storm we were lost, and our prayers blew away on the wind. And I coughed and I choked, I tasted the sea. I looked over the sands, there was no one but me. And I knew that the might of the sea had beaten me, and I wished that I'd drowned in the storm. I, for honour and for praise, sailed the seas throughout my days. In cold ground I'll never lay. I'd rather die on the ocean. I, for honour and for praise, sail the seas throughout my days. In cold ground I'll never lay. I'd rather die on the ocean. So I've lived with my thoughts for the rest of my days, that are given the lives of my crew just to pay, in search of the garlands of honor and praise. And I wished that I'd drowned in the storm. I, for honor and for praise, sail the seas throughout my days. In cold ground I'll never lay. I'd rather die on the ocean. Tell you a little story and it won't take long, about a lazy farmer wouldn't hoe his corn. The reason why I never could tell, 'cause that young man was always well. He sowed his corn in the month of May. By July it was up to his eyes. Come September there came a big frost. All that young man's corn was lost. His courtship had just begun. They said, young man, have you hold some corn? Well, I tried and I tried and I tried in vain. Don't believe I raised one grain. He went down to his neighbor's door, where he had been many times before. Said, little miss, will you marry me? Little miss, what do you say? Why do you come for me to wed? Can't even make your own cornbread. Single I am and I will remain, a lazy man I won't maintain. Well, he turned his back and he walked away, saying, little miss, you're gonna rule the day. You'll rue the day that you were born, forgiving me the devil, 'cause I won't hoe corn. Thanks for listening. God bless.